Everton versus Arsenal, Matchday 14. Everton has been a roller coaster this whole season. They're going up, they're going down, they're going back up. I think right now they're on the upward trajectory. After starting so hot, after being top of the table, I think they were unbeaten in their first 5 games. Everybody was on that Everton hype train. Could they win the league? We quickly found out that they couldn't. I think they won like 1 out of their next 7 games. Really struggled. Looked like they were a fluke. It looked like they were done. It looked like they might even end up as a bottom 10 team. And then they got an upset win against Chelsea, and they piled that on. They compiled that with a 2-0 upset versus Leicester. So now they're 2 games in a row. They're looking like they're on the upward trajectory. They should get James back. Everton's definitely trending up. Arsenal, on the other hand, it's just been shame. It's been a disappointment the whole season. After being so promising, winning the FA Cup, beating Liverpool last year, winning the Community Shield. There's a lot to be excited about for this season, myself included. I look like a clown now, but I had Arsenal finishing 4th in my preseason rankings, and now they are 15th with 14 points after 13 games. What's going on with Arsenal? I do have Everton winning, mostly because I think Richarlison, Sigurdsson, Calvert-Lewin, and James Rodriguez, if he comes back, that's just going to be too much for Arsenal to defend against. I think Arsenal is not disciplined at the moment. I think Arteta, he doesn't deserve all the blame for the discipline, but he definitely deserves a good amount of it, like the majority of it. You're the coach. You're the one that holds your team accountable. You're the one that like picks the captain, or I mean, sometimes they let the players decide who the captain is. But at the end of the day, it's your locker room. You're the coach. You're the boss. You're the manager. You're the one that needs to set that locker room straight. And Arsenal has had 3 red cards in their last 5 games, just showing a complete lack of discipline, a complete like accountability for their role in their team. I know when I used to play soccer, they always used to say, don't leave your team one man down, because now you're really letting everybody down. You're hurting the team. And I don't think Arsenal has that mentality. I think those players are not thinking that way. They're thinking selfishly. They're just thinking for themselves. They're not thinking about the player next to them. They're not concerned about what a send-off means to the rest of the team. Like, it hurts their chances to get victories. It hurts their chances to, get to really show what they're capable of. And even if they don't get a red card, even if they have all 11 players, Arsenal has not been playing good for like over 2 months now. They look super lackluster on offense. They don't look like they have any creativity going forward. They look completely void of ideas. Arteta kind of looks lost out there too. I need to see more from Pepe. I need to see more from Aubameyang. Aubameyang was able to finally score after not scoring in like 10 straight games. Aubameyang was finally able to get off the mark against Southampton in the middle of the week. But is he going to be able to build on that? Is he going to be able to break down Everton's defense? Everton has not conceded a goal in the last 2 games, and they played Leicester and they played Chelsea, 2 pretty offensive teams, 2 teams with a lot of offensive talent. They played up against Werner, Giroud, Havertz, even though Havertz, that's another story. They played against Vardy. They played against Madison, and they did not allow a goal. So very impressive by Everton, what they're doing on the defensive side right now. Very impressive how they didn't give up after that 7-game skid, after starting so hot and going down. The table is really crunched up. It's really condensed right now. They're all the way up to 5th right now after falling to like 10th. After being 1st, they're back up to 5th. I like what I'm seeing. I like Ancelotti. I've always thought of Ancelotti as a good coach. I like what he's building there. If they get James Rodriguez, that's a lot of creativity going forward. And if Arsenal has a chance to upset Everton, because it would be an upset, I think they need to get the ball into Saka's foot. He's their brightest player right now. He was their brightest player against Southampton. They don't get that tying goal without him. Brilliant footwork. He took on like 3 or 4 players, and then they were able to get a 1-2 with Aubameyang, and then Aubameyang was able to finish on the bottom right. I think the key for Arsenal is giving the ball to Saka, getting out of his way, letting him run at defenders, letting him create chances from that left side, crosses or cut in and shoot. Look for his shot. Look for players making runs off of his runs. That's going to be the key. Aubameyang has to be lively. He has to show effort. He has to be moving. He can't be too stagnant. He needs to move on from the left side, right side, middle. Essentially, I want to see Aubameyang just show a lot of effort, show a lot of interest in that game. If they're able to do that, Arsenal has a chance. But I just don't like what I've seen from Arsenal. I don't think they're going to be able to just turn it around like that. Everton is on a hot streak right now. They should get James Rodriguez back. He should. They're saying he has a high possibility of playing. Like I said, Everton has kept clean sheets against Chelsea and Leicester. I don't think Arsenal has enough going forward to break down Everton's defense. Even though Aubameyang was able to get off the scoring mark in the middle of the week, I think Everton takes this one at home at Goodison Park, and they keep climbing up the table. And we'll see how Everton finishes this season, and we'll see how Arsenal finishes this season. They're like 4 points out of relegation right now, or 5 points out of relegation. So we'll see if Arteta keeps his job. Like, the board still supports him. I mean, he was under Pep. People have raved. We'll see how Pep's coaching tree expands as the years goes on. But he's probably the biggest name to come out of our Coach Pep's coaching tree as of late. And he's struggling right now, so we'll see if Arteta's ever able to turn it around, or if he eventually gets let go by the Arsenal board. But I do have Everton winning 1-0 and continuing their hot streak. Like I said, Everton's a roller coaster. They started off hot, five out of 5 to start off the season, I believe, and then struggled in their next 6 or 7. And now they're on the upward trajectory again. 2 games, 2 big wins against Chelsea and Leicester, and I think they compound that with another victory at home against Arsenal, and they keep going up. And then maybe this is a game where they flip and they go down. But I think this is the upward part of their roller coaster season. I think they get their 3rd straight win, and I think they beat Arsenal 1-0 at home.